Mm.
Okay, so, well, you saw the pin badge there. What's today's pin badge? Today's pin badge. Oh, you'll like this, Alan. It's a pair of handcuffs.
Why?
I don't know,
Explain further.
We have the starting envelope. We have... Oh my goodness. There's definitely something something asymmetrically squidgy. We've got something from the City of Manchester Police. Oh, okay. Okay, right, fine. We've got... Oh, we've got something. We've got a lot of things. Okay. I'm literally teasing you. Oh, we've got an ID card. Marigold Thorn. Security. Will she be a thorn in our side, or will she actually be helpful? We'll find out. And I've got a further envelope. We've got a secondary envelope, which says, please do not bend. Am I going to open that now, or should I wait a bit, Matt?
Entirely up to you.
Let's have a read of the starting bit, shall we? Let's see what's going on. Dear Detective, they've locked me up in a prison cell in the bunker. Oh, hang on. Start here. Do it right. Start here. It says begin your investigation here. I'm going to begin my investigation here. Dear Detective, we've received a package which appears to have been sneaked out of the bunker by Danielle, who is still being held captive by the members of the Children of Shakir. I'm sure she's in desperate need of your help to escape from them and to retrieve the artifact from them before they can do any more harm. Okay, so we've got this from Detective Danielle Higgins. That could go over there. They've locked me up in a prison cell in the bunker. They have a cell block located in room 27 on the enclosed map. There'll be a map somewhere. All the cells within the block are themselves numbered, but I've no idea which cell I'm in. We're in room 27. Okay. I need to get out of here fast. Whenever the guards come to slide a meal under the cell door to me, they tell me that it won't be long before they take me away to be killed. I've sent you as much information about the cell as I've been able to find. Hopefully, you can help me escape. One interesting development is that I discovered a small hole between my cell and the cell that backs onto mine. I've been talking to the prisoner in there. His name is Brett. He's lovely. He turned against the children when he realised they were murdering people to try and get their hands on the artefact. He told me that he has found some keys hidden in his cell. He believes that they're the keys to both of our cells. The issue is, if the incorrect key is tried in the cell door lock, then they might set off an alarm and alert the guards. Brett told me that if I give him the correct key to use for his cell, then he'll give me the other keys, and I could use whichever one of them is right for my cell to escape myself. He showed me each key through the hole. Stream on Discord. Okay, thank you, Helen. I will. It did do that. Let's. Yeah. That'll be why.
Perfect. Thank
Brett told me that if I could. Yep. So he showed me each key through the hole. I've included a sketch of each of the keys in this package. I hope you know how keys and locks work. Is she being passive aggressive with us? She's the one locked in a cell. Does she want to be released? Another strange thing about this cell is that there's an odd scrawling on a lot of the furniture. I've sent you pictures of these in case they come in use, presumably from a previous prisoner. I've also sent you the membership card of one of the security team. It doesn't have much information on it, but perhaps you'll find it useful. Finally, I included a lot of random documents. Come on, focus. Everybody focus, particularly the camera, come on. Well, I'll read what it says. Finally, I included a load of random documents that I found around the bunker before they caught me. There's a security manual, a letter from an electricity company, and a random document titled Location Fragment, which was actually in the safe with the artifact. Stupid camera. They confiscated my phone, but I had another device on me that allows me a secure police communication channel. You can access it here, Talk to Me Live there. Please hurry, says Danielle. So I go to take my time trying to get the camera to focus.
So hang on, she's like managed to get all this stuff together and get it in the mail to you without anyone knowing from a prison cell.
I am a bit confused by this. Yes. There we go.
I'm guessing
I did
some
have
sort
some
of network
questions.
of trained rats.
What was it that Sherlock Holmes had? He had his...
Baker Street
Baker
Irregulars.
Street Irregulars.
The irregulars. She's got her irregulars as well. The camera likes calculators. Look at this. I have a proper calculator because why not? I use it a surprisingly large amount. This is on headed letter paper as well. So how did she was very, very like knowledge full. What's the term? She was very prescient in bringing that with her.
Is she actually in a Premier Inn and hasn't realised?
Oh,
Premier Inns.
harsh, but fair. What would be the American equivalent of a not particularly great hotel chain?
Oh, I don't stay in a lot of hotels. I seriously ask chat. I just don't go to a lot of hotels.
Motel 6, they're saying. I think that's right. I think that's right. So,
Are you saying great sarcastically or genuinely?
oh yes, very, very, very sarcastically. Like I'm after.
Okay, then I would go with Motel 6.
I'm
for
after
that.
one that the curtains are singed around the outside, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a Motel 6, all right.
My channel, hi DKW. I am playing this game called The Detective Society. This is episode 3, series 5, series 3 even, and basically we're going to try and get Buster out of a cell, and this is that link that we could go to the cfmpolice.co.uk. Hello, detective. Thank you so much for helping me. Well, you wait. I think the best thing to do is cooperate with Brett. We need to work out which of the keys will unlock his cell. He says he's in cell number 12. I'm just going to say hi. Hi. Let's establish a rapport. He says that didn't work. Well, I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Okay, so we need to work out which key it is. So apparently we had some. So this is Children of Shakir. That's their weird symbol. Location fragment. I don't know what that means. That's a bit of fluff from my very fluffy socks. I was given, for Christmas, some lovely socks that were very fluffy. And I have worn them twice. I have washed them twice. And they're still shedding more fluff than the entire world. It's ridiculous. So that's a bit of my sock for you there. I don't know what that location fragment is about. But I do like the fact that their address is Children of Shakir, Secret Bunker, London. Good.
Well,
and it's there as well. It's on the British electric gas bill. It's their address. Good. And dear Miss Colt.
Pardon?
I know. I'm writing to inform you of a recent power surge in your building, the Secret Bunker, which will affect your British electric bill. As you have such a large property, I've broken the bill down room by room for the last 5 days so you can identify the surges and cut down on your consumption. Okay, so we've got some megajoules here. We've got some room numbers. I'm just going to check on the back side. Yes, there's more. So there's more.
There's more on your backside.
I hope this helps. We'll be in touch with your bill at the end of the month. Penelope Tate. Okay, he says he's in cell number 12. If we look at cell number 12, there's 19 megajoules, 15, 7, 4, 8 on each of these days. So, don't know what that's about, but we've been given a lot of things. What is going on in 29? That's a lot of what's. Yes, what's going on? Yes, that's a pun. So here are the scribblings. Here's the first one. Robert Hinton.
Sorry, we got Bitcoin mining and cannabis farmer suggestions.
Two very naughty things in different ways. Robert Hinton is actually no good at vetting new membership applications for the Children of Shakir. He doesn't investigate digits and words which are odd like these. But he is as shard. Does that say shard?
shaky, I think? Sharp.
Oh,
Sharp
sharp.
as a
Yeah,
pin.
he is sharp as a pin to be completely fair. So that's Robert Hinton.
All stars.
Yeah. That's an awful TripAdvisor review.
We must discredit anything we read or hear or see via all other means which contains phrases which imply we are archaic or backwards. But, oh, look, look at the underlined words.
Yeah.
Read all other phrases backwards. So if
Ooh.
does that mean this one?
Nothing underlined on that one.
Let's have a look. Triangles, not circles. Someone is not a fan of circles.
Well, that's your one you want to read backwards, isn't it?
Each sentence, each word, each letter, we read about the artifact, whether it's our first or our fifth or our thousandth, is more vital than any other text. The truth is in every single passage we read. Okay. Just put that to one side for a second there. So is this the one we read backwards? So
I think the one before it is the one we read backwards. When I do circles, not triangles.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would work. So,
I'm betting.
okay. So circles, not triangles. So if we look at the letters and we read them backwards under the circles, I'm assuming that's the circles. We've got A, E. Oh, that doesn't look good. F.
R. Isn't that an R that's under?
A.
Oh, it could be any. It's hard to tell.
If that's read, then it's probably an A.
I meant the second one. It looked like it might be under the R and
Oh,
every.
oh, that's true.
But it
maybe,
really is kind of between them, isn't it?
maybe it's both then. So A, E, R, or A, R, E, F, R. Okay. So those are our 4 things. We're just going to check there's nothing on the back. No. So what is this one about? Robert Hinton is actually no good at vetting new applications, especially when you get the digits and words which are odd. Something like that sharp as a pin. So we're going to get... Hang on. We have been given we've also been given this, which we might be getting a pin, or we might be getting numbers. That's true. There are long lines on the R and the H of Robert Hinton, and of the G of good, I guess. So, triangles, not circles, which is probably circles, not triangles. We must discredit anything we read or hear. So, read all other phrases backwards. Read all other phrases backwards. I think we're happy with that one. So, circles, not triangles. How do we read this backwards?
Hopefully not.
I do have a pin somewhere if I need one. I got it from the advent calendar, actually. There was a pin in that. Robin, it's the other message you need to read backwards. Read this message backwards. Backwards or archaic are we?
I think it was the...
There's 2 grey ones.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's the other grey one.
Ah, this one. Each sentence, each word. So, passage we read, the truth is in every single vital. Read we passage, single every, in his truth the. Each sentence, each word, each letter we read. Combine both instructions. Oh, read every... Okay, read every fifth word. Read
yes,
every
it's the whole word.
It's not the letter, it's the word. Read every fifth word. Okay, let's read the fifth word of this one.
Sense.
1, 2, 3, 4. No. Membership. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So no membership of digits. I don't think it's this one. Maybe it's 2, 3, 4. Odd is... Oh, but it's got to be backwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pin. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, fair. 1, 2, 3, 4. But anyway, pin Yeah. Pin.
How many words have you got in completely?
I've got absolutely no idea. Pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4 odd 1, 2, 3, 4 digits 1, 2, 3, 4 of 1, 2, 3, 4 membership 1, 2, 3, 4 no, i.e. number. So pin are the odd digits of the membership number, and we do know.
Membership Hinton. Nice, Arch.
So we've got here. So we know that the pin is the odd digit. So now, does it mean the digits that are odd or
Really odd
1, 3, 5, 7? I'm going to assume it's 1, 3, 5, 7. So that would be 2, 3, 6, 7, 4. Okay, so we've got a pin, but for what? Okay, so I think that's what all of that combined. We haven't looked at the triangles, but then that's a red herring for this, isn't it? Because we needed to combine the reversal instruction with this. So that's a bit of a red herring, which would be read every other letter. Do we want to do that anyway? On what? No, thank you. That's just going to get gibberish, I think. So, going to put that aside. If we do need to read every other letter of something, then I apologise and we'll come back to that later. So we've got the membership. We've also got these keys that have been sketched. So we've got key H8, E5, F6, D4, A1, G7, B2 and C3.
Wow.
It's such a well-equipped prison cell.
Yeah.
So what are these? Graphs of some sort?
That is what was sketched. It's the end of the keys.
Oh, okay.
And what's interesting here is we've got a scale on the left here of 0 to 7, sort of for height. And we've got a peak, trough, but we've also got a 5mm, 1, 6, 2, 5mm. So just because it's like this, it's sort of, we're also given, and this is different, 3, 2, 5, 3, 7, and so on and so forth. So the keys are all different shapes, is what I'm saying. So we don't know what is going on with the keys, but I wanted to show you that. I think it is now time to open this envelope. Let's have a look. There we go. And we have in here dreadful. I think they're pretty good drawings, if you don't mind the fact that they're not to scale. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Right. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh no. Okay. I have here. Let's start off with. I have a document here that is many pages long, the Children of Shakir Security Manual, which has 8 sections, ventilation systems, stronger security methods, all that sort of thing. So we will take a proper look through it, but I'm just quickly flicking through so you can see what sort of thing it's like. Okay. Evacuation. We're in a bunker with no windows. Lock the car entrance. So that's not an evacuation, because that's when you try to escape. An evacuation, I assume, is the opposite, where you don't let people in.
I believe so.
Is that an actual word? Oh, evacuation. There we go. So it will come to that. But I want to say that I have here transparencies. Transparent, sort of hot, semi-see-through paper. These are all A4 sheets, just a sort of letter size for those of you in the US. So we've got 3 of them. I have this key and quite a few of these symbols are similar or something. So it looks like we're getting some form of schematic of the prison. Marky V says semi-diaphanous.
I was just going to point that out. I really like that phrase.
I mean, I got absolutely no. He could be saying anything there. And we've been given another copy of the map, which is of course A2 size, which I'm now going to struggle to show you. But this is a map that, if you saw episode 4, the previous one, it's the same map as in there, I believe. But this time we do have tracing, and I don't know what we're going to be doing.
Shall I share some of these images with the chat?
Oh yes, please do. So I'm just going to put that there.
Oh no, I'm having flashbacks. Some of these shapes are reminding me of one of the puzzles that we did over this. I can't get it out of my head.
No.
Well, I'm assuming it wasn't the nicest puzzle then. If you're,
It was a challenge. Yeah.
I just repositioned the camera just so that you get a bit more in shot in a second, so that I can get this map, which is here, because I think I'm going to need it fully. Nah. Can I? There we go.
Ooh.
That really needed a sound, didn't it?
Oh, Matt, you're you're not on the game tonight. I'm sorry, not on the ball tonight.
Sorry, I've been sorting out images. What?
We were
This is
wanting.
a sound effect.
Can you please do a sound effect for an up periscope? See, he knows exactly. So am I having to match these? So we've got. Oh, hang on. G14. Where can I put this? So we've got G14 is a red circle, and I have here a sort of a pinky red here. So that's got to go over 14, does it? And there's 14. Green triangle, that's B12. I don't know what the letters are. And we've got an 89. Hang on, there's an 89 and there's no number as big as an 89. But I will say that all of these are on here.
Maybe they're assets within rooms rather than rooms themselves.
Could be. Could well be. Let's see if we can... Oh, maybe we can match these thicker blue lines with these sort of corridors. Maybe? No, I don't think that's quite right. But there's a lot of different colours going on here. So this is a purple line. That's a pink line. That's a purple line. That's a yellow and green line. That's a yellow and red line. This, so if you're colourblind, good luck. But I think that there's got to be a way that I can bung this somewhere on here logically. I just don't know what that is yet.
Oh, Meredith says there are doors on both.
There are doors on both. I don't think that... Well, maybe the symbols are doors. There was a door on this one. Maybe.
There we go.
And that could sort of go there. I want it to go there for no reason. It fits lovely on the 27 there.
Oh, it's not a ventilation system map, is it?
Let's have a read of the security manual. Introduction. Welcome to the Children of Shakir Security Manual. As a secret society, we must make sure that the classified information we hold in this bunker is kept secure, and the identities of our members are kept hidden. Therefore, the security protocols in this bunker must be incredibly strict and adhered to at all times. In this manual, we have highlighted some of the potential security issues with the bunker and how we have dealt with them previously. Ventilation system. Hologo's lost audio. Okay, come back. Okay, got it back. The bunker has a vast and comprehensive ventilation system to allow the large number of people in our society to all be able to work underground without issue. Every room that has a ventilation shaft passes over... every room that a ventilation shaft passes over can be accessed from the shaft. However, there is no direct access from the shafts to any of the corridors. We have carried out comprehensive research into the security problems that this ventilation system could cause. Whilst inside the ventilation system, we can pass from zone to zone unimpeded. So as a security measure, we designed it so that all zones can be quickly booby-trapped. The following zones are currently booby-trapped. Okay, J36, I'm assuming we'll have a J36 on here. No. It helps if I put that on screen. G14, isn't.
Yes.
Oh no, there's a G14 on that. D89 is there. Is there a J?
Yes, it's top right.
Right, okay, so they're all there. Okay. In order to protect special objects, excuse me, that might be held in the bunker, we can set up the system so that the booby trap zones change on a sensor should the special object be removed from its resting place. For any reason, the booby trap zones will change. This will affect the following zones. If one is a booby trap, it will become not a booby trap and vice versa. So we've got some more stuff there. We've included a diagram of the bunker with this document and detailed overlays for the ventilation system and zones. Okay. So that is what it is. So this is the ventilation system. So I'll read it again. Every room that a ventilation shaft passes over can be accessed. However, there is no direct access from the shafts to any of the corridors. So I assume we have to avoid the corridors. These are the corridors. These hatched areas are corridors. Oh, I've got a droopy camera. Down periscope noise, please.
Come on, Matt. Come on.
There we are. So I assume these hatched cells. These are the corridors. So I assume that these ducts must not touch. But they've got to go through corridors. Then what does that mean? No direct access from the shaft to any of the corridors. Oh, that's just an instruction. You can't go in a corridor when you're in the shaft. You can only go from room to room. Okay. That doesn't help us with laying it out, does it? Does it? No, Marky V, I do not need that email.
Well, those two overlap there, don't they?
Absolutely. So I could definitely do that, and I assume there would be a similar overlap. Yes, this red cross will overlap. So I could get. So we could do that. Yeah, let's get a bit of sellotape. And sellotape them all together.
And I presume the ventilation shaft has to stay within the confines of the outer walls.
That would make sense. So just
Meredith, you're really testing the auto mod today.
Well, I saw what you had to let through earlier, and I don't know the context.
Oh, it was the power usage.
Naughty. And very funny. Okay. So what's that arrow for? There's an arrow here. I'm assuming that's 27. I just really want it to be 27 because it just lines up so perfectly.
And the door is in the right place.
The door is in the correct place. You can see it there.
Okay. Oh no, I guess it wouldn't work. I was going to say, the other two sheets, might they be flipped? Sort of out. But I don't think they can they?
The gray lines connect.
Everything connects. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I think.
I mean, it does roughly match the outer outlines, the dotted line.
It does.
So.
Yeah.
So I think we're okay. Okay. So we should probably mark which ones of these are booby traps. Unfortunately, I have buried my post-it notes somewhere underneath here. Oh, I should also. So shall we? I think I'm going to say that this is correct, and so I'm going to also tape this to the map because we can always redo it if we need to. And up there. Right, where's my post-its? I had a post-it heavy day today, so I think I've moved them.
Always a fun day when there's lots of post-its involved.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, it can be a bit of a sticky situation.
Oh!
Oh.
Periscope down noise, please, Matt.
That sort of petered out a bit.
It did. Which I thought made it better. Luckily, I've got an unopened pad of Tesco home brand sticky notes.
I can't call them post-it.
So we know that The following zones are booby trapped. Oh, I see. So each of these symbols represents a zone. So that green triangle, for example, that is this zone.
Makes sense.
And as much as possible, it's green all around it. I can't get the post-it notes out of the bag. This is very exciting. Is there an adult hand to get into the packaging? Marky! Not fair.
Exciting bonus puzzles.
I've lost my pen. It's all going wrong. Okay, so we have the following. So here's your symbol guide. So G14 is currently booby trap. Now, what symbol do I represent a booby trap with? It's going to be the letter B before any of you have any rotten ideas.
I had so many thoughts I couldn't get any of them out before you shut it down.
So J36. So where is that? That is this colour. So this is currently booby trapped. The next one, G14. So that is this one here. Then we've got D89. That is that colour. So that goes up here. F27. Where is... I can't see it.
Which one is it?
Oh, it's the hexagon.
Ah.
Sort of a teal hexagon. So that can go there. And... C...
I'd like to say, Caroline.
Yeah.
Is someone being rude in the chat?
No, she's saying that Caroline's saying that she's not sure a capital B is the most effective shape to avoid the terrible thing we were thinking.
Fair.
Although Dan's bees are curiously lopsided.
What do you mean? What do you
They have a nice sort of, slant to them.
I'm sure those of you who like to analyse handwriting will get a great deal of information out of that. So, in order to protect special objects, if you touch the special object, then that changes the booby trap zones. It's going to be a long evening, folks.
A less successful highway to the...
And we will deal with that when we get there. Keypad system. Several rooms in the bunker have an extra security protection in case of an intruder. It should be noted that all keypads in the bunker require a 6-digit passcode. Oh, so is that going to be the pin? Is that what this is going to be? How many odd digits are there? There's a 3, 9, 7. Yeah, where is 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, it's up to 5 digits. I was hoping one of those combinations would have been 6 digits, but it isn't. Guard positions. Whoop. 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 No, fine. Well, whilst it decides to take a moment off in terms of its focusing, guard positions. Thankfully, in our society, there are plenty of people willing to help out with the security. We have an extensive team of volunteer guards who stand watch over certain areas of the bunker. Calculators, good point.
Oh.
No, it didn't work, did it?
Almost.
These guards are currently stationed... Come on. Oh, that's even worse!
Has he been drinking?
Stupid thing. These guards are currently stationed on the doors to 6 rooms, which you can look at extreme close up. It's about 2 inches away from the thing there. So there's guards on the doors of those rooms. We have a very specific protocol for the guards when they are on duty. There we go. They must stand with their back to the door of the room they are guarding, so that there is no way for the door, no way to open the door from inside without alerting them, and there is also no way to sneak past them. They can see everything in front of them and 90 degrees to the left and right, except obviously when their view is obstructed by a wall. Okay, so they must stand with their back to the door of the room they are guarding. Oh, okay, so that if it moves, it's no longer against their back, so that they know it's not. Okay, that's fine. and you can't sneak past them. They can see everything in front of them. So let's... it's going to be a G for guard, because I'm unimaginative. So I'm just doing that. We are building a map. There was no naughtiness. Absolutely no naughtiness, Catnip. Good evening. So...
I think Meredith might be referring to themselves there.
No, absolutely no naughtiness at all. 11. That is 11, so that is room 11. So the guard is going to be looking along the corridor that way. Number 17. There's the door, so the guard is going to be there and looking that way. Gosh, not much of a view for that one. Let's just do 3 more. 21. So for Catnip, Danielle Huggins is trapped somewhere in here, and we're going to rescue her, or she's going to die. One of the two.
No in between.
Just trying to think, what in between could there be?
She'd still be there till next week or next month, whenever it is.
Gentle torture.
Sure.
30 is there. And there's one
They might
more.
need to pay their electricity bill before they can charge up whatever they're going to use to execute her.
That could be that room, you know. And room 33 is the last one. And that is... Just make that a bit smaller. The guard is there. So that's the guard positions. So the blue lines are the ventilation shafts. We can get from room to room, but not access corridors using it. G stands for guards. The B stands for areas that are currently booby-trapped. Stronger security measures. We have plenty of stronger security measures available to us if the times should call for them. I think the one we are most proud of is our security gulls, a highly trained flock of seagulls that we could place into the car park at times of high risk. Oh yes. Our head of security, Robert Hinton, spotted the potential of these gulls on a trip to his local seaside resort when he was brutally attacked by a flock of them. And if you've ever been to the seaside with a bag of fish and chips, you'll know he's right.
Indeed.
Robert noticed that the gulls were highly motivated by fish and chips and saw the potential to mould this aggressive hunger for these morsels into something a little more practical. Robert realised that the reason the gulls were so attracted to the fish and chips was the smell of vinegar emanating from them. The combination of vinegar sprays installed in the car park and the cold-blooded instincts of the gulls has led to excellent intruder deterrent. Other strong security measures: lasers, giant rolling boulder, paint can booby traps, iced steps, heated door handles, and a large tarantula colony. Someone's been watching Home Alone. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. So in evacuation, we're a bunker with no windows. Lock the entrance, and I gotta say, if you have fish and chips, you have to have salt and vinegar on them. You have to. It's the law.
Agreed.
The evacuation procedure for the bunker is a little more tricky. We are all aware that there is only one exit from the bunker, through the car entrance, which is not ideal, because the entrance is literally a car, wasn't it? Because it was a gear stick that you had to wiggle in a particular way, and then I think the back seats opened up or something. If there is a fire in the car, then that obviously poses a slightly bigger problem. At this point, we would recommend exiting through the ventilation shafts in the southeast of the building. Oh, that's good, because that's north, which means that is southeast, which means that's correct. Hooray!
Okay.
To be frank, it's a good job we're a secret society, so I don't think we'd pass any fire safety checks. Yeah, absolutely.
I said that on the last episode when we were talking about the layout.
It wouldn't. They probably listened. They probably put it in because of that. So well done. Member login system. To read more about the security protocols utilised in the bunker, then remember to log into your member portal, www.childrenofshakir.com/member-login. And that is the last page. So I'm going to go there now.
I was surprised the URL wasn't secretwebsite.org.
If I die, my web history is just so weird.
Yours and everybody else's bought the game, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Children of Shakir. It's when I want to go on holiday and they pull me up and they say, "Why were you going to this weird, secret society?" And dash member login. Okay, so that's taken me to this. I've got a membership login page with a name and a pin. So we now know why we were given the pins. The name is Marigold Thorn. And the pin is the odd digits, which I'm going to assume is 13579, as in the in that place. So the first place.
I would start with that, sure.
That gives you 5 characters, I guess.
It does 2, 3, 6, 7, 4. And I assume that was wrong. Let me just do that again. So let's try literally the digits that are odd, which is 3, 9, 7, 5. Fine. Fine.
It was one or the other.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a little bit, whatever that word means. It means it can be one or the other.
So both of these options are worrying in different ways. We've got Cellfinder and Children Chat.
Oh.
Cellfinder first.
When the police see you've been on Children Chat.
I'm doomed. So, in the previous chats with DS Higgins, he says he's in cell number 12. So let's find cell number 12. Okay. This is quite like my bedroom. Okay.
With a toilet and sink in it?
Yep. Well, actually, no.
Starfish, apparently.
Reason for incarceration: trying to leave the cult. Prisoner traits: Brett is a lovely man, but we caught him asking questions about leaving the cult, and as all members are aware, being a member of the cult is a lifetime deal. We're certain Brett can be reformed and let out of the cell in due course. Cell 12 door lock. Ooh, that's going to be useful, because we need to tell him what his key is. It is a double bed. That's a good point. It's a double bed. Is it either is it Spectre Company or it's a lovely lavish? I have been into the cells at Reading Prison, by the way. I should say this.
Did they let you out again?
They did. They did. So there were no prisoners there, and it was an open day, ironically.
Well, are you thinking of coming to our prison one day? Then check out our facilities.
It was because because of Oscar Wilde and that sort of thing that they opened the prison up, because it was it's that prison. It is that prison. It hasn't changed since he was there. They've probably changed some of the facilities, but yes, literally there are toilets in the rooms, and there's just a metal partition, and it's bunk beds and things like that. It's so highly unpleasant. Okay, so I think we need to have a look at this. And what was that gasp for?
It's my husband is a fan of lock sport and has his lock picking kit and everything, so this is all very familiar to me.
So we need to, I assume. Whoops. It's there we go. If I move you up very slightly, I can't, because that's irritating. Because that's the bottom of the web page, so I will have to move this, which I didn't want to do because it mucks up things. But anyway, so we've got, so I can put this in here. So we could get to look at each of these keys. So is it going to be? It's not that.
Looks like it. Looks close, actually.
It's close, but no. I'll put that down as a possible. That's that. It's not that one.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay.
Wait, is that sorry? Arch makes a good point. Which end do you put the key in? As in, is it the pale grey line where the key goes in,
It's a fair question.
Or is that the sort of cylinder on the right-hand side?
So I'd have assumed I'd have put the key in from the left.
That may not be a good assumption, though. That's a
Indeed,
good point.
indeed. So does that
See
change?
how we get on.
Does that change this?
It still drops off a little bit toward the back, though. Doesn't
So
look like
I think the numbers that they've put along the bottom should just match with the order.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good point actually.
325.
It's not that one.
32537.
Oh, I see. Okay. There isn't a 32537.
Is there a 7-3?
There is a 32537. There is a 32537. It is that one.
What did you say about that one earlier?
That was a very good choice.
So it will be that then, 32537. So obviously you put it in the other way as you know what they say about making an assumption, it makes an ass out of Hologro.
And umption.
So 3253. So we got the key. It is key H8. So we could probably tell that now to Detective Higgins. Hate.
I was very, very nervous when you started that it might interpret the H of your high as an answer.
If I'd have done 8 eyes, wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that. So it's great word detective Brett unlocked his cell and ran away. But before he did, he gave me the rest of his keys. He's also handed some things that he found in his cell. A small UV light. Yes! I love a good UV torch. And 3 small round mirrors. Right, I need to find a way to get out of my own cell. Any ideas what I should do now? Wait.
Well, play with the UV light, of course.
Oh, God, yeah. So
Not to escape, just, have fun.
So I don't have a UV light. I should point this out. I don't. There isn't one in what I've been given. So, so we've sort of got this now.
So he was in which room? 12, was it?
He was in room 12.
Is it cell 12 or is room 12 definitely cell 12?
That is a good question. He's in cell number 12, but we didn't know which. From her first thing, it says... Oh, no, hang on. Located in room 27. All the cells within the block are numbered in room 27. So, she's somewhere in here. So she'll be able to get into the ventilation shaft from here, and we'll be able to start moving around all the different zones. Okay. We do also have this location fragment. From Y to Z. Don't know what that's about yet.
Looks very organic, so sort of a country border or something. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe will come in useful later.
And we still have all of these big numbers of megajoules and things like that. So this room 4, lots of usage, but not on these 2 days. Room 19, lots of usage on these days, but not on the others. So they started in 27, which has got, just standard. Okay, standard usage. Okay. I just realised I didn't show you the back of the membership card. So here's the card, and then if you look at the back of it, it's got the Children of Shakir thing on the back.
Chat, any ideas what we should look at next?
Well, we haven't done the children thingy. Also, we haven't looked at other cells, and given that we know that he was in cell 12, should we try 11 or 13?
Seems sensible.
So let's have a look at cell 13. That cell is currently unoccupied. Okay, cell 11. Okay, they've not numbered them in a normal way, which
Could be even numbers, so 10 or 14.
Okay, so we'll try 10, 14. I could go with cell number 1. And then finally cell number 643. No, that one's also not occupied. Okay.
Cashier number 4, please.
Meredith's finally realised something, yes.
It's Shakir, not Shakira?
No. That children chat is not, may not be with munchkins. I think she means.
Oh, it's the children of Shakir, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
hadn't.
One hope.
Not actual children.
Okay, welcome to the infernal forum of the Children of Shakir. Excellent. Only 5 threads are kept on the forum at any one time for security purposes, and because they're only paid for the small data plan. Getting a
See,
cult.
I'm worried that thread's going to have pictures, and you're going to be there for the rest of the show. Pictures of possible cult cats.
Okay, here we go. Getting a cult cat. I've been thinking quite a lot about making the basement seem a little bit more friendly and to make people feel more at home. And I've come to the conclusion, I think we should get a cult cat. Please talk about Save the Kittens. Please try and get one from Save the Kittens. I was first wondering if anyone had any objections. Also, we'll need help coming up with a name. So, Jenny, we already have a cult cat. Its name is Caramel. What? I had no idea. To be honest, Jenny, Caramel is 14 years old. She's practically part of the furniture. Oh, right. I did wonder how we'd never had any mice. Anyway, I've moved on now. I've decided that we should have a large collection of lizards instead. Does the person who looks after them, would they be a lizard monitor?
Oh.
Differing reactions there. I've set up a large amount of tanks in the room next to the secret room, room 8. Room 8 is the secret room, which I don't... Oh, is not actually on the map, I don't think.
What's the secret?
I also had to rent a large amount of electric heaters and heat lamps for the tanks so it gets nice and toasty. Now, why are you saying ah?
Because of the electricity usage that would take.
There we go. So,
As soon as she said lizards, I was like, oh, I think I know where this is going.
So she says that on the 10th. So if there is a room... Oh, we know it's... Yeah. So room 8, all of a sudden the usage goes up to 248. We know that's the lizard room.
There is a room 8. It's right at the top above the B.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Also, we need pictures of Caramel.
There's more to read there.
Oh, was there? Oh, hang on. Oh, yes. Well, that certainly sounds interesting. By the way, has anyone seen Caramel? Guys,
no.
my lizards are doing so well. I've only had them 3 days, and now one of them is already pregnant. At least, I think that's what it must be. One of them has a large stomach anyway, and I haven't fed them yet. It must be that right.
Oh, how could they?
I was also thinking that when I've had friends who tried to keep cats and lizards in the same household, it didn't usually go very well.
Save the kittens.
No! I've just realised what that means. He said Caramel.
Oh.
No! Cancel the stream. I'm too upset.
God, caramel-filled lizard. Caroline. Oh.
Okay.
We can name it Milky Way.
Worried about documentary by Yennefer P. I heard that some talk that popular BBC journalist Thuy LaRue might be coming into the society to do a no-holds-barred expose on our little family. I'm worried that LaRue might reveal some things to the outside world we don't want to be revealed. What should we do? Oh, I really like that Thuy. I do hope he doesn't paint us in a bad light, though. I do hope that doesn't happen. How can we make him be our friend, says Johnny P. Agat Y. I'm going to move all the TVs in the building into my room today, room 26, and put his documentaries on 24 hours a day. Then whenever he comes around, he'll see what a big fan I am, and he won't be able to hate me. So that's room 26. So if we look at room 26, and he writes that on the 10th, by the way, we can see that, yes, the energy use massively spikes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to... Is it okay if I write on this? I'll write in, because I'm trying not to mark it for Helen, because you're going to get these on.
Yep. Dan's Storage Lockers International.
Absolutely. So I think what we're looking for is a massive change, or one of the rooms where there is a lot of stuff used. A lot of energy used, perhaps. Oh, that didn't tear well. And so what we're doing here is we're eliminating, aren't we, some of the rooms gradually. So we can now, because we're after, hang on, why are we after? We're after a room that's probably got the thing in it.
The thing? Oh, the
artifact. So because we're going to try and get her out, but we're also going to steal the artifact at the same time because 2 birds, 1 stone.
So we had the room with the lizards, which was the secret room, which was 8.
Which was number 8. So it is not 8. Not 8. And this is room 26, so we know it is not room 26. Okay. That's a fantastic idea. I know, right? They're all running now. I've been watching his documentary on those pesky Scientologists at least 5 times now. Such a shame he gives cultists such a bad name. They don't even kill anybody. Lovely.
We know of.
Moving the artifact to keep it safe. This could be a good one. As you may well have heard, we had an intruder in the building searching for the artifact. She's now locked up and everything is fine. But we need a new place to hide the artifact. The secret room off number 7 obviously didn't work very well. Yes, that's the 7 and 8 are next to each other. I'm open to suggestions about where we should hide it. Please post your suggestions now. Whatever we do, I think we should have better protection than just a secret room that we all know the whereabouts of. Johnny P has got a good point. How about we put it in a room filled with giant spiders? Why are you obsessed with spiders? I just really like spiders, to be honest. Did you know you're never more than 10 feet away from one? Thanks for that, Tabitha. Now I need to know where the spider is that's less than 10 feet from me. You've made me paranoid. Thanks for your help with suggestions about where to hide the artifact. You've been so helpful. I've decided to use an extremely powerful security room to keep the artifact safe. The system takes a lot of power. The entire northwest quadrant of the building will be affected, so we'll have to forget TV time in the rec room, number 19, for the foreseeable future. So it's not room 19, and indeed the power drops off rapidly in number 19.
I thought I'd see one where the numbers went down. So
That's room 19. Starts off in about 100, 153, then it goes little. So he says the entire northwest quadrant of the building will be affected. What does he mean by that?
So are we looking for a room where the power goes up in the northwest area?
Yeah.
At the same time it goes down in room 19.
Ah, okay, yes. So when does he go down? He goes down on the 10th. And the northwest quadrant, this way is north, so this is the northwest. So we've got, it's the low numbers. 1, 3, 4. What number is that? 15, 14. So it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3. So 4. 4 is a possible. Because that shoots up. It's not 5, it's not 6, it's not 7, it's not 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everything else looks suspiciously normal in terms of that, if I just put all of it on screen. So it's looking like number 4 is our guy. Let's just quickly look at the others. So it's not that one because we ruled that one out. This one is powerful anyway, so it isn't that because it was already consuming a lot of energy in the first couple of days. Same with that and same with that, do you think? And also those aren't... And they're not in the northwest.
Yes.
Right. I think we narrowed it down.
So we're going to say that room 4... Great. Thank you, camera, for being helpful. So we think it's in room number 4. And let me find a calculator. Nope. Okay. But how will I watch my documentaries about spiders, says Tabitha. Tabitha, put your spiders away. Kitchen fridges, says Kenny. I'm absolutely furious about the smell coming from the kitchen fridges. If you bring food from home, then you must make sure that you clear out the fridges before it goes off. If you're talking about the mackerel, then I bought it in for the cult cat Caramel. Then I apologise, but the cat does need to eat, says Sandra G. Absolutely. I hate that cat, says FOT. and I can't help but constantly complain about it. Does this make me a terrible person? I still keep playing with the cat and buying it things despite this. Well, most of us like the cat, I'm afraid. That cat does a lot to keep us entertained. It seems strange that you'd keep spending money on the cat if you hate it so much. I keep complaining about it, says Freddie. FOT responds, the cat is too small and it doesn't play with me as much as she used to. We should get rid of her. Maybe my life is just a little miserable and the only thing I can do is lash out publicly about this cat. Dear Lord, what a sad little life, FO. Yes, absolutely. But now we have a suspect for the killing of Caramel, I think.
We do.
Leaving the cult. Hi, I'm thinking of leaving the cult. Who do I have to contact to start this process? User deleted, but we know that that's going to be Brett. You are not allowed to leave the cult. Right. What if I had something that I could blackmail you with? I'm listening. I found this document down the back of a radiator. And it looks important.
Mm.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to find the rest of it, because where did I put it? I put it here. So we have the other bit of it, I'm assuming. Because we've got Y and Z, and that says CB and VW. I'm literally lining it up on my screen, just in case. Okay, but it's blackmail worthy.
We should read the rest of the thread, I assume.
Yep. I think we can work something out. Come to my office now with the document and we'll find a solution that allows you to leave the cult forever.
Come on, Matt. You need some more sound effects coming on.
Oh, sorry.
Genuinely creepy.
Well, I just love the response to being blackmailed of, I'm listening. Is that a British thing? It's just a very understated reaction.
Go on. Yeah.
I'm interested.
It's a common way of life here, to be fair.
So polite.
So that's everything.
Only 5 threads are kept on the forum at any one time.
Okay.
Arch says it sounds like Frasier. I'm listening.
So, how often have I been blackmailed? I'm not going to tell you, Meredith. Absolutely not. Moving on. So what do we learn? So we've got these 2 location fragments now.
Can you print the other one?
Yeah.
I think we'll need to.
Yeah, why not? Because then I'll be able to actually physically put one over the other, actually. So whilst I do that... hooray! Well done, calculator. Good job.
We've done the electricity bit. Was there another thing you said we had?
No. So the manual. We've dealt with... we've got the keys. So we've got the other keys. I assume we'll have to work out at some point which key is hers.
Indeed.
So that's a thing.
We need to find out what cell she's in. Oh, didn't we? Oh, no. Not a cell number, was it? It was a room number.
So that's the location part, along with the location fragment. Got them now. So we know that it's in 4. I'm going to do a little A for artifact. Yes, I am, when I find the right piece of paper. There we go. Ooh. Any thoughts from you, Hologrow?
Nope, still getting the lay of the land here.
So A is in room 4. So we need her to go from 27 to 4 and then escape out of the ventilation shaft. She needs to do this without going through a booby trap zone. And the booby trap zones will change when the artifact... Whoops, if I just move this way. When this changes, the zones are going to change. Because of the security system. We don't think that this is... That's too wiggly. It's too organic, isn't it? To be
Walk down the corridor like you're mildly drunk.
A la Matt Clemson. Yes.
I deny everything.
It wasn't mildly, was it?
So is there a route that we can... The guards
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
the
the
guards
hatches
don't...
are the colored shapes are the hatches to get down into the proper rooms. Is that what
The ducts are the blue, these blue lines. These represent the zones. So this zone here, for example, is currently booby trapped, so you can't go through the duct.
Right.
Okay.
But we can only be in... I'm trying to figure out what the guard situation is. That for when we're escaping?
Oh, so maybe we'll just jump down and then we run through the corridors afterwards? That's a good point, because why have we been given this guard detail otherwise?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The issue... Well, the issue I thought I had, but I've just realised what you said, is that the red zone, the red circle zone, where room 4 is currently booby-trapped. But I guess, like you said, that changes, does it, as you go through?
Ah, yes, that will change. And so maybe going through the ducts doesn't activate that, then? Because otherwise we can't get into 4. Hang on, let me read what changes the booby trap system. In order to protect special objects that might be held in the bunker, we can set the system up so that booby trap zones change on a sensor. Should the special object be removed from its resting place for any reason, the booby trap zones will change. This will affect the following zones. They flip. If they're on, they become off. If they're off, they become on. And then it's N65. Oh, wait, I've put away that little... There it is. So N65, D89, G14. Is that this one? Yeah, this one, which is this one. So this one will flip. V82, A48, J36, M39, F27. So there's 8 zones that then change. But why have we been given the guards?
I'm just seeing that the zone that room 4 is in appears to be booby trapped, so we can't use the ducts for that, can we? We'll have to get out of the ducts before that. If I'm understanding this correct.
I think you might be right there, because we can't go into the duct.
So it's talking about the booby traps of the ventilation system. So if we walk to 4, we can get there, but then we have to leave via the ventilation system, maybe?
We can't walk to 4, can we? Because aren't we locked in?
I mean, this is a good point.
It's an observation. I just,
You might benefit from just taking a look at the exact problem you're prompted at the moment.
Also, we've been told that some rooms need a 6-digit passcode, so that's going to be fun.
So we're in 27. Is that right?
So what does she need to do? So she's just told us she's got a small UV light and 3 small round mirrors. Turn on torch. Okay. That's not what I said for you to do, but thank you for doing it. I've slid one of the mirrors under my cell door and I can see this. Do you have any idea what key will work on my lock? And that
you should
You can work with that.
Do something.
Okay. Now, fans of the David Bodicum car park problem will be well happy to see this number. That's either 19 or 61. It's going to be 19, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's go into the cell locator. 19. Again, double bed, very nice. Danielle Higgins. Reason, trying to steal the artifact. That is a good reason. Danielle seems like a weasel. We caught her sneaking around the base, pretending to be a member of the cult, asking questions, poking her nose everywhere and trying to steal our artifact. The audacity! We are keeping her in the cell until we can find a subtle means of execution. Subtle. And here's the door lock. So what are we after here? What's the code? I'll find
2, 4, 2, 5, 1.
2, 4, 2, 5, 1. There is a key. We have a match. We have key C3.
PO.
Hey! So tell her to use key C3. Key C3. I'm out. I've picked up that mirror too, so I still have all 3. Now, before I escape, I'm going to need to get the artifact. I'm not leaving without it. I need to know which room they're keeping it in. Is there a way you can find out for me? Tell me the room number when you know. I'm going to tell you in Morse code. Dot, 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 dash, dash, no, 4. Why did I type it in words? I'm going to type that in a number this time, just checking.
Oh.
There we go. It didn't like the word 4. There's a fun bug.
Yeah.
Because what idiot would do it as a word? Hello. Well,
Room F-O-U-R? I have not heard of that room.
Oh dear. I really hope there is a Caramel the Cat Twitter account tweeting from inside the iguana. Well, it's good that we know the artifact's in room 4. The only way we get to that room from here is through the ventilation system. I'm going to need you to guide me. Every time I get to a junction, you need to tell me where to go. I've climbed up into the shaft by the cell block. So we are here by the cell block. Nah, I'm assuming because she's out. That's good. I thought she couldn't active. I thought you couldn't get from the corridor. It must be here, right?
Well, isn't there a line going directly over 27? That must be it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think it must be that. The first decision: do I go east or west? Yes, because you can't go east or west here because you can only go. And just to point out that confusingly, that way is north. By the way, do you like my bendy finger? My fingers are not straight, and they never have been. Much a little bit like myself. My fingers are not straight and never have been, and they also do that, which is quite fun.
I had a teacher at primary school whose fingers were, is it hyper flexible, hypermobile?
Something like that.
Really, really fascinating. What the body can do. This is turning into a lovely text. No. The game is turning into a lovely text-based adventure, isn't it? Sort of a.
Do you want to go east or west? So this is not booby trapped.
But the next zone past it is. You can keep going around.
Then you would get to here. So that's. Oh, so we're going to sort of have to go up here, aren't we?
I've seen a path that goes around if you head to the east first, and it'll get you up to the zone where 4 is.
Do you mean... Yes, you do mean east, because I had mixed up east and west. So we're gonna go... I'm telling her to go east. Which I'm doing as a word.
Not a number?
No. So, I've come to a junction. I can go left, right, or straight on. Or I can drop into any of the rooms. That's how we're going to probably evade a booby trap or something.
Yeah, I think there's a path that can get her right up next to room 4 that'll keep her in the ventilation shaft without a booby trap.
So
I'll try to direct you on it. I think you need to move the camera a bit up or move the map a bit down.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get there. So where am I going next?
Well, right now, I think if I remember correctly, you would want to go east. So there's a way to zigzag around there.
So up to here. So I'm going to tell her to go that way. And then she says, I've gone right, I've come to a junction. I can either go left or straight on. Or I can drop into any of the rooms that the ventilation shaft runs above. So given that that's booby trapped, I assume we want to go left.
Yeah, it should be left.
Okay, so we're going to go left. So we're getting to here. Again, come to a junction, it can go right or straight on.
Right will take you away from the booby trap zone.
Okay, of course. Yes, so let's go right. This needs a fun little arrow. This needs a little arrow.
You are here.
Yeah.
I always wonder how they know where I am.
Cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
I just wear it on a hat.
Yeah, I am here.
So we go over the guard. We have now come to a junction. We can either go left or right. Going right would be silly because of the booby trap. That's what we're going to go left. So we're going to come to this junction. Where do you want me to go? Well, if we go ahead, that's booby trapped, isn't it? So
yeah, you kind of go wrong there.
Left. Okay.
How John McClane this is.
Where would you like me to go now?
Now I have an artifact. Ho ho ho.
Well, left here because the other one goes directly to a booby trap.
Okay.
But so's. Oh, I don't know. Actually,
No, not the
you're
other
right.
one. The other
Yeah,
one is
yeah.
not booby trap.
Yeah, I was looking at the B on the diamond, but it's like.
Yeah.
a
We're
sort of
now in
L-shape.
this area. So if we
Yeah.
now go right, we're going to come to here. Where would you like me to go now? Because I don't quite know where you would want me to go.
Forward, because if you go left, you're going to go into a booby trap zone again.
Oh yeah.
If you go forward the next two,
Yeah. Yep. So we're going to go up here. So forward. It has to be, sorry, the phrase straight on. Because she's getting snippy in the
just to clarify, she doesn't think we know how keys open doors.
Yeah,
We told
true.
her forward, and she didn't know that was the same as straight. Okay.
And she doesn't know that 4 spelt in letters is number 4.
Where am I going here? If I go ahead...
Straight will take you to the where the guard is, but no booby trap.
Okay, so straight on?
Yeah.
Whoop. Okay. Left or right? Well, left is a booby
To
trap.
go right.
So we're going to go right, and that's going to take us up to here.
And this is the part where we might want to drop down.
So we're in room 11 here.
Although we've got.
And there's a
That
guard,
guard.
so I'm just trying to move the guard, and he's stuck. He's stuck fast in the doorway.
That's the super glue room.
So we can't, if we go into 11, we can't
Leave it.
through the door.
Okay. Well, that's a concern. What's to the left, though?
Well, we can drop into room 14, maybe.
Can the garden room, is that 6, see us from there?
Yeah, is there a wall in between?
There is not a wall in between, no. So that
I was looking at the one to the south, or to the west.
uh,
To the bottom of the map.
so,
Oh, yeah, there is, though.
So we are here. We can't go ahead because there's a booby trap. If we go right, there's a booby trap. So if we stay in the ventilation shaft, which I think we have to, we must go left.
Yeah.
So we're going to go left so we can get out of room, whatever this big room is, yeah? Rather than room 14 will take us out here, which this guard will see. Room 15 has this door here.
Yes.
But it's booby trapped, so... But it's
No,
booby
but we
trapped.
drop in.
It's booby trapped, but it's the ventilation shaft that has the booby trap.
Right, when you're in the hallway, it shouldn't go off.
Exactly. So we're going to go left. So we're going left, and we're going to drop into room 15. So I'm going to tell her room 15. I'm in room 15, and I think I can get out the door and into room 4 without being seen. The only issue is there is a coded lock blocking my way. Here is a picture. Coded lock. What should I do? Panic. Okay.
That's a picture of a lock.
Not wrong. It's a 4-digit code. We know it's a 4-digit code. Why do we know it's a 4-digit code?
I thought it was 6. Where did I get that from?
We definitely got...
Did the road just get cut off?
He's still in.
Hargo's still here.
I thought I heard him start to say
Yeah,
something. Sorry, I misheard. Apologies.
No.
All digits require a 6-digit passcode. No, you're exactly right. So we're after a 6-digit passcode. Yeah.
Type into the chat, try all 1 million possible.
I like that.
It just says keypad, so yeah, okay, it requires a 6-digit passcode. Okay, fine.
So we've done guards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to be my guess.
Yeah, they're not very great with their security, are they? So, to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me.
We haven't hit a paint can booby trap yet. Looking forward to that and the heated
gulls.
door handles. Oh, tell her not to touch the door handles. Oh dear. Okay, I'm just having a look through. Seagull with 1 L, love it.
If caramel was 6 letters, we could try that.
No, lizard.
Iguana. So I think it does have to be a word, because otherwise, why have we been given the fact that it's a letter number keypad?
Although if it's old text typing, then it would be 2 5s for a K and 3 4s for an I.
Very true.
So it might be a 6-letter word, but sorry, a
less
longer,
than, yeah.
a longer word.
We have this location fragment. Doesn't feel like it's useful here.
Although, I was going to say there are letters on it, aren't there? But I guess it doesn't really help.
There are, but what order would we put them in?
Vinegar. Is it? Hang on. The only maybe it's something to do with something in the chat. So that's to do with the cells. That's fine. But in the if we go back to the chat, maybe there's something in here moving the artifact. So
it wouldn't be secret, would it?
Oh, could be. I've decided to use an extremely powerful security system to keep it safe. What about spider? Could be spider.
Oh yeah.
Or Shakir. We've got a few options here, but I don't want to try any of them because because it doesn't feel like I don't want to set the alarm off. Really,
it feels a bit guessy for what I'm used to with these puzzles, but it's not to say it's not right.
I'm loving some of the guesses coming in from chat, such as pie, chips. I want caramel. Caramel. In the meantime, Danielle is just standing out there in the middle of the corridor.
Right now, I feel like it's spiders just because the chat points out the attention, like, why do you keep bringing up spiders? And then she says she's been thinking about them a lot lately.
Well, it's Robert who changed it, and it's Tabitha who has the spiders.
Oh, okay.
So it could be Robert, I guess. Robert was mentioned somewhere else.
Isn't he the sort of grand high Shakir?
By the way, I only just realized that the cult leader's name is Robert H., and I want to assure you all I am not the cult leader.
Exactly what a cult leader would say.
Yeah.
Artifact with that, lizards.
It does seem strange the way their names are sort of listed, but I guess that could just be.
It's always first name and then their
Initial.
Yeah. Matt, give us a pointer.
A mild one.
Yeah, not strong, just a hint.
You're going to need some guesswork, but you can narrow down the possibilities.
If we type stuff in, are we going to get arrested immediately?
No, but you're also not going to get hints.
So it's not Mastermind?
Wordle is 6 letters! Which would, of course, we need the numbers for Wordle, so that would be, 9, 6. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Let's try Shakir then. Or shall we try Spider or Shakir first?
You can do something to help you.
I'm actually going to press the numbers on this keypad now. No, it's just an image. Good. Oh, yeah. Enter, down arrow. I can do something to help me. Right, what can we do to help us?
Any ideas in the chat? I'm seeing lots of suggestions. But now we've got Matt's hint.
And sort of... Is it a conceptual word? Is it...
Oh,
Oh.
Marky V.
Ah, shine UV torch.
Marky V.
Shine the UV torch. Okay, let's... yeah, well done. Forgotten that we had that.
Have a biscuit, Mark. Am I allowed to reward biscuits?
Okay, so now we have 2, 4, 5, and 7. So it's a 4-letter word, maybe.
Or like I was saying, the sort of you have to press numbers twice.
Yes. Just trying to think what the
middle
word might be. We don't know the order though. The letters.
Shakir
That would be letters for Shakir.
Shakir, yeah.
Okay.
And Spider, just to let you know.
No,
Oh,
doesn't
no,
have D.
no.
Oh
The
no,
three.
no D&E. Sorry, I
Yeah.
was looking at
So
Yeah,
Shakir would be 7, 4, 2, 5, 4, 7. I should have written that down when saying that.
7, 4, 2,
Yeah.
5, 4, 7.
Thank you.
It does explain why the 4 and the 7 seem to have more of a smudge on them.
Oh yes, you have. If you look carefully, there's actually 2 smudges on the 4 and the 7.
Nice.
Clever. Yep. Good work. Good work, team. No. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me type it to you in words. No, I'm not going to do that this time.
Can you do it in Roman numerals?
7, 4, 2, 5, 4, 7.
She's extremely patient.
Not much of a detective, is she? Brilliant, I'm in. I can see the artifact was protected by a load of lasers. It looks like this. What should I...
I see mirrors in our future.
Okay.
Wow.
So, which ones? We need to break... Do we need to break...
Well, I see 3 beams intersecting G, H, and E. Is that what we're aiming for? To try to place 3 mirrors that will block all of them?
Yeah, block as many as possible at least, or if not all of them.
I'm going to type use mirrors and see what she says next, because she's probably going to say, okay, but where? Probably.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's just going to use the mirrors. I have 3 mirrors. Which lasers should I block? All of them? Or none of them, because, you know, triggering... I don't understand what the difference between putting a mirror in the way and you know, I don't know. Which mirrors? So we've got 3 mirrors.
I mean, there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 that go through the artifact.
Yeah.
Is that the chest the Balthazar zone was in?
Oh, it looks like it.
I think Balthazar was a bit deeper because it had multiple layers, didn't it? So.
Well, now we know what the artifact is.
And that was cursed, wasn't it? That stone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, I think it all fits.
So, what if we block up, put one in, say that spot with G, H, and E? That's with all, you know, right here for 3.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know, unless you could fix them to some points, I don't know how she's going to hold 3 mirrors in different locations, but we'll gloss over that for now.
D, E,
I like-
and F are parallel, as a B and
Well,
C.
A, F, and I intersect. G, H, and E intersect. What's left?
C,
Yeah.
D, G, H, E, what was it? A, F, and I.
Yeah.
So we've got B, C, and D.
No, B and C are parallel.
Yeah. This is a good question, Meredith. How did you take the picture? Yes, normally they're quite good at their non-immersive breaking things, but it's a good point. But she's got her communication device. It's absolutely fine. B is irrelevant. That is a good point. It doesn't touch the artifact. So
fair.
as is F. So I'm going to just try typing GHE.
I'm also wondering, can you just... No, I was going to say, can you just sort of block 3 and then pull the artifact to one side so that you don't. But yes, there are at least 5 that are crossing.
Just for real life, that's what I'd be wondering.
So GHE.
Mm-hmm.
AFI and C. But that doesn't make it. She's just going to have a fit, isn't she? I don't think blocking those 3 leads will give me a large enough gap to get the artifact box out. Okay. We just
hang
need
on.
to make. So what if we do A, C, and G? That should create a
Gap.
a quadrilateral.
Looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So C, A, and G. Yeah, C, A, and G.
Yeah.
I got the artifact. No alarms
Okay.
went off. But I feel like picking it up has triggered something. Anyway, I've climbed into the ventilation shaft immediately above room 4. I'll need you to guide me out. Yes. So it's time for the old switcheroo. Let's rotate the board. So we are now going to remove the artifact because we know where it is. It is with us. We are here. We are in there. And the following things have changed. If they're on, they become off. If they're off, they become on. It would have been quicker going the other way in the flipping. Okay. N65. Oh, yes, we'll also need this. N65. So that is a blue star. It's this one. Fine.
Whoa.
Oh, was there a sound then?
What was that guitar?
No, it was the spring on my mounted microphone. It was the spring.
It was a very tuneful spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could play that as an instrument, I think.
It just does the one note, but I'll take it. So we got there. So booby traps. That was the first one. N65. D89. So that is this one. That is no longer booby trapped. G14. That's no longer booby trapped. Okay. But she's climbed up into the ventilation. Oh, yes. It's the ventilation shaft that we're interested in. Good, good. V82. Where is that? That is a pentagon. That is there. A48.
What did you say that one was?
Y82. Oh, V82.
Oh dear.
So that's a yellow triangle. So that's this one. Thank you, Matt. A48, which is the red cross. They do excellent work in the field. There we go. And J36. Which is a dark green, which is this one, which is currently booby trapped, so it will not be. What number was that? J36, I think. Sorry, I'm moving things around. Stop it, Dan. It was J36, was it? M39, so that's the yellow star, which is there, so that one is booby trapped. And F27, the light blue hexagon. I can see that, but I don't think... Is that the right colour? I think...
The shapes are all unique.
Oh, because it would be north, it's that orientated, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, there we go. That is our new layout.
Oh. I like what you've done with the place.
Okay, so we need to get up to this top right corner. Standard ventilation rules apply. B for booby. And you are, of course, wearing a slightly oiled up white tank top. But not at Christmas.
I'm carrying a lighter, wasn't it, or something?
I don't know. All I can remember. I'm not a die-hard fan of Die hard.
Oh.
Left or right? Okay, where are we going to go?
It looks like you got to pass around. If you head west and then go around the southern edge, it looks like you can get a fair amount of the way there.
So you think go this way?
Yeah.
And then sort of this way? So I'm going to go west. Okay. We can always double back. So anyway, so she said, I've climbed into the ventilation shaft, east or west. We said west. Yeah. So we are now here. Right or straight on? So you reckon right?
Right should be. Otherwise, it's a dead end. You're being blocked in.
So we're now here. Straight ahead, because left would take us here. Straight on. Okay, come to another junction.
Right here.
Okay, so we're going to sort of go over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Straight ahead?
Yep.
I'm relying on you here because I haven't looked where I'm going.
Well, I haven't seen the upper part of the map yet, so I could be leading
blame it on me. Blame it on me.
We'll see.
Whoop.
Okay, that's fine then.
Straight on, I assume, because if we go
Straight
right,
again.
we hit this booby trap. So straight on.
Yep.
Whoop.
And it'll be left at the next one.
Oh, right, okay.
Wait. Was that a beat? Oh.
I've gone left, but as I've entered the next sector, I start to feel lightheaded. I think there's some kind of booby trap in this sensor, so I've gone in the opposite direction.
It was the way the arrow was pointing, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, straight. Yeah, because I thought there was a bomb ahead, and there isn't.
Okay, so we should go straight ahead.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a booby trap in that one as well.
Think about how you're moving.
On all hands.
Go
back before you made the mistake.
We came up to here, didn't we?
We were just when you said go straight again, we were going straight into the booby trap area again. We have to go back to the intersection.
Oh, okay. Ugh, I don't know where we are now.
No, read exactly what she says when you hit a trap.
I've gone straight, but as I've entered the next sector, I start to feel lightheaded. I think there's some kind of booby trap in this sector, so I've turned round and gone in the opposite direction. I've come to...
Oh.
Yeah, you were heading to the other booby trap when you did.
So now we did straight ahead, so now we're here. So now...
Now we want to go right, I think.
Yes, I think you're right. All is well. So we are now here. So we can't go ahead.
Definitely left.
So we go up here. So we come up to here. So I assume right?
I mean, do we need to drop down, or can we get out over the...
There's an arrow right at the top.
There's an arrow right at the... Oh, yeah, we want to stay in the ventilation shaft, actually.
Okay, then
we want to escape via the ventilation shaft, so we're going to turn right, and then we're going to turn left, and then...
If you just bring the map down to us for us a little bit, it shows you the exit.
Sorry, there's the exit.
There.
I've done it! The taste of fresh air has never felt so good. Thank you so much, Detective. I might have the artifact, but I know the cult will stop at nothing to get it back, so we need to destroy it. I overheard them saying that they need to reunite the artifact with the 4 keys. I have no idea what this means, but something is telling me we need to find the location of these keys before the children of Shakir do. In the package I sent you, there should be a document that will help. But we need more information. I've found 5 more similar documents, which I've uploaded and put in here. I'm assuming it's something to do with the location of fragments. So I'll pull it up in a second. These keys can't be located in England, or they'd have them by now. But maybe these documents will help us work out where they are. I have to jump off this live chat now. When you think you know the location, email it to me at dshig@cofmpolice.co.uk. Okay. So you're absolutely right. I think it's going to be some form of
Wow.
Join the dots, or it's an outline of a place.
Oh yeah, we're putting a shape together.
Yep. So location part. Do we have the YZ one from here? No, but we have a Z here. So that Z will be the same as this Z. Right, what's the best way of combining all these things? Is it going to be... It's going to be paint, isn't it? It's going to be paint. So, let me move the prison map out of the way. Is that going to be? Yeah. Oh, there's a... Ideally, Photoshop layers with transformation. Absolutely. So let's give this a go. I think I'm just going to put it in PowerPoint, you know, and hope for the best.
It doesn't need to be precise as long as it's viewable.
Yeah. And you can make the white transparent, so, or at least you used to be able to. I don't think you can now. Oh, that's irritating. Picture corrections, no. Picture color, recolor, reset. It's France, bloomin' France, says.
Can you do transparency in PowerPoint still? Used to be able to pick
definitely
colour.
used to be able to, and it says transparency. Picture.
Is that what you're on?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll be able to do it. We will give it a go. Right, here's PowerPoint.
Tracing paper, I guess, if you trace the screen, but you'd have to know where you...
Indeed. So we've got that. Snipping tool. Snipping tool is your friend. There's DE.
How are you going to snip from the one you've got physically?
Sorry?
How are you going to snip from the one you've got physically?
Haven't thought. It's going to be a very terrible doodle.
Fair enough.
Well, with 12 of 13 segments, I think we can make a guess if we need to.
Mm-hmm. Exactly what I did.
Is that an island beneath here? So I've got E there. Everything. Two more. That. Everything will be fine.
I'd say the shape of the thing reminds me a little bit of Cyprus. Probably not enough for...
That is suspicious, isn't it? So we've got A and B. I'm sure we had another A somewhere. No. Yes, it was on this. Okay, so... which one's on the bottom? Okay. So there we go. Sort of. This will sort of work.
Key, I'm trying not to think about that right now. That would make me cry.
Think about what?
If they're different scales.
Oh, I think they are.
I think we should be able to bend it when we get all of the letters. We should be able to bend it to our will a little.
Yeah. So we've got a C and a D, and an D and an E.
Well, I think I already recognize it.
Really?
I think it's Iceland.
Oh.
That's not a bad shout. Put that there.
Looks like a supermarket to me.
It's the path your mum takes when she's drunk. And not anybody particular's mum. It's just your mum.
So Y to Z sort of looked like a wiggly line, and then it comes up here, but it was quite long, but it was mostly that way. And then the other one...
Oh, no, I do recognize it now. I was right about Cyprus. That is Turkey.
Oh, right.
With her Dardanelles to the upper left.
I'm happier with Turkey because we've got VW. There's a line between these two. Hang on, I can do a pen. Where's my pen? Pen tool. Pen tool. There is one. Draw. So there's a sort of there's that, and then there's a this, and then a dip, and then up to B, and then so that B then goes to there. Isn't this state of the art? And then Y, and then
Certainly art in a state.
country of the
If
art.
I were doing this, I would be using a pencil, so you're way ahead of me.
And then that is the roughly complete. I think you're right. I'm happy with Turkey, not Tokyo. Marky V says right in the Dardanelles. So I'm going to call Daniela Turkey now. Oh, that's not the right button.
Matt, while he does that, I'm really interested to know how you went about that task.
I did it entirely in paint.net.
Nice.
One thing I can reveal now, the circles on the ends, you can use them to justify the scale.
As the scale, yeah. I just need to load up my web email thingy. Dan does detectiving. Need to just load up that, so I'm just taking things off screen whilst that does that. Find out more about your updated terms of service. Thank you, Google. Okay, so we are going to email. Oh no, put it in there. You've won a holiday to exotic Turkey. Enjoy the sights, revel in the smells, and find the keys. I don't know why I did my name, but
Oh, no kiss? Oh, poor Danielle.
Is that why they left it in Turkey? Because it has key in the name? They wanted to remember.
The 4 keys.
Where do we put the key? Yes.
Ah, nice. Nice thinking.
Take a trip to Florida.
Yes.
And then I've run out of places with key in the name.
Tim Key will be joining you. Excellent work, detective. I'm going to buy a plane ticket and head there as soon as I can. I have some more things I need to tell you about the artifact first, though. Here's a voice note. So you lot go onto Twitch for the voice, for the sound bit. But no, well done. Are you ready?
Yep.
Just give that a few seconds to take a sip. Here's the voice notes. When it loads. 58 seconds, here we go.
Hello, Detective. Thank you so much for all of your help. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be dead by now.
Yeah.
But we can't stop here. I've got the artifact safely in my hands, but there's more to be done. Robert said the artifact was very powerful, some sort of weapon. The children clearly intend to use it for some huge form of destruction. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say the future of the world might literally be in our hands.
No.
But we also know that the artifact itself isn't the whole thing. It looks like there are 4 keys required to make it activate, to make it the dangerous device that it is. I know what we need to do. If I can destroy all 5 pieces, the artifact itself, and those 4 keys, then that will bring the end to hundreds of years of death and violence. I'm going to Turkey straight away. With your help, we can end this once and for all. For the time being, consider this case closed. Thanks again for all your help.
Bye. Do you know, she doesn't have to do what she's just said. She just has to destroy one of the things. If it needs all 5, she only needs to destroy one of the things and it won't work.
This is true.
Fair.
Destroy the artifact, then, because if it's quite crucial, no need to go to Turkey. Just destroy the artifact.
I can state that is not me, sadly, doing that voiceover. I would love to have done the voice of Danielle, but I am not.
Oh, I'd love to go to Turkey, though. I've got massive wanderlust at the moment. Would love to travel the world. So, I've sent you an email. Okay, let's have a look. Your next mission awaits. Danielle's message was quite alarming. It sounds like the artifact and keys could come together to produce something quite dangerous. So we're going to Turkey to put them all together in the same location. Anyway, Danielle is now making her way to Turkey. For now, your work is complete. She is going by train, so she will take approximately 7 weeks. We'll be doing the next Detective Society, assuming that the package arrives, in 3 weeks from today. What date is that? 1, 2, 3, the 8th of February. Hooray!
That was very good timing and everything, because we didn't, apart from that tiny hint, I'm calling it a tiny hint because I think it was.
Yeah, we'd forgotten that we had a UV torch. If I had had it in person, of course, I would have been waving it about everywhere, and we would have.
You would have been looking at everything with that torch, definitely.
Yeah. Although I will point out that even though I looked at absolutely everything last time I had a UV torch, I still didn't look at the thing I needed to look at with the UV torch. But aside from that,
Yeah, you really didn't need much prodding this time.
No.
That went really smoothly.
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and she didn't die.
Yet.
Always an optimist there, Matt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how long did it take you, Matt?
About the same amount of time. Per my clock, 3 minutes past 2 hours. So about as long as from the start of the thing.
Yeah.
So I did spend an awful lot of time fiddling with trying to get things working in Paint.
Yes.
So I have a very nice picture of Turkey now, but it did take a while to put together.
Excellent air duct system escapology by Hologro. I completely agree.
Thank you.
Yes, you earned your money there.
MVP for the vents there, and
Yep.
and Marky V MVP for that rhymes for the UV hint revelation. That was very good.
Absolutely. As soon as you said it, we all went, of course, and we all knew what we had to do. But
And everybody else as well. There was fantastic.
yes, you were all great in the chat.